Wonderful learner, welcome to prepsaret.com. I still urge you to continue visiting our website and also looking at our YouTube channel for more information and more tips on how you're going to handle the GED exams. Today we have a very interesting part in mathematics, which we are calling multiples and factors. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to understand the difference between multiples and factors. And probably in our next video, I will give you examples in multiples and factors. So take a pen and please walk with me. I would want us to start by defining what these two are. We start with the multiples. And I will give you a very simple explanation of what a multiple is. It is simply a product of two numbers. A product of two numbers. So if I have two numbers, for example, 2 and another one 3, if I multiply them and say 2 times 3, I would get 6. So 6 is a multiple. So there are those ones who give a hard example. Sorry, they give a harder definition. But I'd want to simplify it, demystify it, by telling you that a product of two numbers is called a multiple. We can give another definition. A product of any quantity and a product of any quantity, product of any quantity and an integer, This means, for example, if you have a quantity like, let's say, A, and an integer, for example, let's say this one is a quantity, an integer, for example, 3, integer. So how do we get a multiple from a quantity and an integer? We shall say 3 times A, which is 3A. So 3A is a multiple. I would give examples in terms of numbers. Examples in terms of numbers. I would say, for example, if you want multiples of 7, for example, in multiples of 7, we are looking for numbers that can divide 7, that can be divided by 7 without having a remainder. For example, I can say those numbers are 0. 0 is a multiple of 7. We have negative 21. We have 49. We have 14. All these numbers are multiples of 7. So if we say 0 is a multiple of 7, 7 is one of the integers that can be multiplied by another one to get 0. If you take 0 divided by 7, you get 0. That is perfect. If you take this number, this multiple we call negative 21, you divide by 7, you'll get 3, negative 3, sorry. That is perfect. If you take 49 and divide by 7, you'll get 7. If you take 14, divide by 7, of course you get 2. So it means for the first one, for example, let's say not the first one, but negative 21 divided by 7 is negative 3. So 3 is what is found, and the numbers you find are perfect numbers that will be found without any remainder. So simply, multiples are products of two given numbers. Let us define factors. We want to define what a factor is. So a factor is a number that a factor is a number. A factor is a number that fits exactly into another number with no remainder. So a factor is a number that exactly fits into another number with remainder. Another definition, for example, we can say 21 is equivalent to 3 times 7. Yeah, so 3 and 7 are factors. They are factors of 21. From the first definition, then 21 is a multiple. So now giving a definition: pairs of numbers that multiply together to make another number. Example, we gave a perfect example. If we say 21, which is a multiple, we will say 3 times 7. That means that pair of numbers is 3 and 7. So these ones are factors of 21. Thank you very much for watching my video. Let us meet in the next video, where I will be giving you examples of calculations where we require to apply the concept of. And subscribe to YouTube channel, press and visit and more of these. Goodbye.